Hey guys, on today's video we're going to be updating your iPad, so let's get started. Go right into your settings. Inside your settings, you should see your first option where it's going to say your device's name or your own name. Make that backup. However, since this update's pretty small, you could skip out on the backup that I always suggest doing on iCloud. If you have no space on your iCloud, by the way, you can hook up your iPad to your computer, use Finder on Mac or iTunes right here on PC in order to make that backup and update it if you're having any issues anyways. So right now, our second option does say software update. However, let's pretend you guys don't see that. Just scroll down, you're going to see general. Under general, second option, software update, we should see this popping up. If it doesn't, then just turn off and on automatic updates. That should refresh things and you should be able to see the update at this point in time. So all we have to do is just tap on update now, put in your passcode. If you have one, not everybody has a passcode, and then just let it be. At this point in time, you could just leave your iPad 2V. It's going to restart by itself. You're going to see an Apple loading bar, and you're going to be done with the update. So this is about a gig. That doesn't mean that you just need a gig of space on your iPad left. You actually need a couple of gigs because it needs the gig to download. Then it needs a couple gigs just to install and do the whole thing. So even if it's telling you that you still need, let's say, 3 more gigs, you still don't have enough. Make sure you have at least 2 extra gigs just as a buffer so it doesn't get stuck and then something really bad happens where you have to go ahead and factory reset your iPad right here. However, if you have an older iPad at 60%, it could die pretty fast. So I would suggest hooking up some electricity so that way it's charging while you're doing this update. If it's at 50%, it might not even let you do the update. So just make sure to hook it up. I usually even hook it up once it's 100% when I'm doing any update, just in case. Especially older iPads, remember the batteries do not hold as when they were new. So right now, all we have to just do is just wait. This update will depend on how fast your internet speed is. So if it's not the fastest thing in the world, this could take a couple minutes. If it's pretty fast, a couple seconds, and you should be done with this update. Besides the fact that it's pretty small and there's nothing humongous into this update anyways. So at this point, if you just left your iPad 2B, you would have seen an Apple logo, a loading bar, it would have restarted by itself, and then you would be done. It should say software update done. Scroll up, put in your passcode if you have one, go into settings, software update, and you should see that you're in the latest iPadOS. And that would be it for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write them down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.